This is HubReview, the next step on code review. HubReview is a code review tool tightly integrated with GitHub, aiming to increase the comfort and productivity of developers. Because, unfortunately, the review system on GitHub is not as productivity optimized as we would like to see. So we created one. Here is an overall demonstration of HubReview. A user must have a GitHub account to sign in. If it is their first time entering our application, GitHub will ask to choose the repositories to install during authorization, then redirect to the main page. From the Repositories tab, the user is able to see the repositories they contribute in on HubReview. Who the repository owner is affects the priority assignment setting. More on priority later. If they wish to add more, the button redirects them to GitHub's configure page. Here is a sped-up example. Review queue is a concept of pull request listing, where the PRs are first categorized according to needs, such as needs your review, your PRs, waiting for author, open, merged, and closed. Filters are explicitly implemented so that usage is more intuitive, and the user does not lose time with remembering keywords to filter according to their taste. Each PR on the queue has a collapsible info box. The aim is to show as much as possible with as little space as possible. These boxes informs the user about review statuses, the repository, the author, latest update, labels, checks, line changes, and comments. So, let's open up a pull request. First on the right, it shows the reviews this PR has acquired. If a review request is sent again, the previous one becomes stale. General and review comments are separated to create different spaces for different conversations. Here in the Comments tab, we see the comments now have a status. It can be active, pending, resolved, or any other. The goal is to show how the author interacts with these comments. The reply system is more usable with HubReview. The comment you replied to is automatically linked to your comment. When you click it, you are redirected to that comment, and the comment before that, and so on. This way you are never out of loop in a conversation. Reviewer workload is one of the most important features of HubReview when it comes to productivity. Your workload represents how busy you are with reviews. Its setting is on the main page on the left corner. There, the user sets the maximum number of PRs they want to review. With this number, we calculate their current workload percentage. While we cannot enforce who to choose as the reviewer because of API restrictions, these percentages are a reliable way to indicate who is busy. Pull request priorities is another important feature. Its goal is to eliminate long-awaiting PRs and receive quick reviews. According to the setting done by the repository owner, anyone or only the owner can assign a priority. Thus, the PR appears higher in its review queue category. We generate a comprehensive PR summary using OpenAI so that the user does not waste time when the PR description is not understandable enough. If not liked, they can easily be regenerated. When we move to the Reviews tab, we are greeted by a list of review verdicts, some with additional comments. The verdict types are compatible with GitHub as well. The three types are approved, comment, and requested changes. Below that, we see the diffs of all modified files. On the screen, there are some examples on both resolved and unresolved conversations. We display a snippet of the main comment and the number of replies it got. With these, the user is able to remember the context without having to go over all comments. Review starts with clicking on that button at the top. Let's find a suitable line to leave a comment. You can see we have plus icons in the beginning of a line. Gray one is for self-notes, blue one is for review comments. Each review comment now contains a label and a decoration. Both are taken from comment conventions. Labels indicate the type of the comment. Is it a nitpick? Is it an issue with the comment? And such. Decorations indicate the role of the comment. Blocking and non-blocking decorations are self-explanatory. If minor, on the other hand, indicates a request if and only if the effort needed is minimal. Self-notes are not submitted with other review comments. They're a vessel to keep track of your thought during review. They can also be used as for-review comments by the authors without having to submit an actual review. While submitting, the user must choose a verdict. The user can also leave a general comment on review. General comments must be present where there are no review comments added. But if there are some comments, it is optional. HubReview offers some extensive PR and review-related analytics for both users and repositories. For the users, we display a weekly review summary. Monthly review plots and response time plots are added for the user to better manage themselves. Users are able to see repository analytics for all they are a part of. In this page, we display 5 different repository-wide analytics. First one is the list of the workloads of all participants in the repository. The people who were not suggested as reviewer by GitHub and the user themselves are all listed here. Seeing everyone here can make developers considerate of each other's load. We provide a priority and label distribution of PRs. Users can assess where the project is in the production timeline with these charts. On the left bottom, we provide a collection of review statuses. A PR is included in a week if its latest update is in it. Users can observe the weekly review statuses and adjust the conditions to be more productive. And lastly, we provide a plot of average merge times. With it, the developers can set themselves some goals and decrease or increase the review and merge times. HubReview is the next evolution in code review. Join now with your projects and start experiencing ease.